up. Didn't I say shut up? Bet that rooster will think twice before crowing tomorrow morning. Coffee's ready, guys. Let's start the show. Good morning, Brew Crew. How is everybody this morning? I hope everybody's well. We started a couple minutes early, but hey, what the hell, right? How is everybody this morning? I was up early, had Leanne in bed with me this morning as she was chatting away. I was trying to wake up. Let's see who's come to hang out with us this morning. Good morning, dear Betty. How are you? Hello, Wendy. And Janice is here. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, Miss Pinky. Thank you, Pinky, for that wonderful video you made. I loved it, where you made the ship actually come to life. It was fantastic. Just brilliant. I love it. Thank you so much. Good morning, Criff Walker. How are you? And let's see who else has come with us. We've got, did I say Janice? Hello, Janice. Hello, Miss Sage. How are you? And let's see. Of course, Leanne, I'm streaking. Hello to all the lurkers. Hope everybody is doing well. Sunny spring weather today here. Oh, you're lucky. It's going to be another cold one. So I'm making homemade chicken noodle soup tonight. Something to warm the bones. And nothing like a good bowl of soup just to make you feel better. Yesterday was a rough day. And just, with everything else that I had going on, and I had other shit piled on top of it. You know how it goes. When you're having a bad day and then, more crap gets piled on. Woohoo! Life in the fast lane, 40 outside, tired of the cold. Oh, Betty, I know how you feel. Janice, I'm just tired. I'm physically and mentally tired. I need a few days off. The only problem is, I had like my brother-in-law over Easter. Oh, we all need to go camping. I'm like, yeah, well, who's taking care of mom? If we all go camping, we need a babysitter, and those are hard to find. So, yeah. Hot today in the UK too. Nice. Yeah, no, it's going to be chilly 40s. Today we had snow yesterday. Lucky us. But thank God it didn't stay. Yeah, April is all season weather. Yeah, we are. It is all season. You start off in the winter and it builds its way through spring. 8 months. Pinky, how could you stand it? 8 months long. We know what that deserves. Yeah! Superstar. 8 months. Fantastic. I appreciate it. Thank you. No, Leanne, I'm streaking. How do you think I wake up in the morning? I go, that brisk streak through your lawn. Yes. Oh, cyclone. Scary. You be careful. You guys have like a storm cellar or something to hide in just in case? Oh my goodness. It's so scary. Good morning, Pump. Oh, thank you for your subscribers. I know I can officially say that I've made it past the 1,000 mark. Seeing that sub-botting crap has finally stopped. So I'm really excited about celebrating that tonight. And thank you, Pump. You get a thank you as well. Yeah! Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. So yeah, tonight we'll play around with it, have a little fun. It's finally, like I said. Oh, and just if you guys didn't know and didn't see the post, Yeehaw is in the merch shop. So go check them out. Rootin' Tootin' Brewster the Rooster. Put some dark clothes on. I'm scaring the turkeys, right? I'm scaring everybody. Leanne's in the window screaming, my eyes, my eyes. Oh, God. Hello, Julie. How are you doing? Oh, we'll be okay since we are inland. Oh, well, yeah, it's still scary. Still freaking scary. You're gonna get a lot of wind and probably a lot of crap, because you're on the edge. It's scary when those things come around. It's like here, we never used to get tornadoes. Now, ever since the weather patterns changed, we get them here, and it's scary. Excellent merch, Laura. Wear some of it. Yes, it's cool. I had fun playing around with that, and I come in my little den and just hide, and where I could be just left alone and just work on stuff and try to regain some of my sanity. So and today started off pretty decent. Mom's all squared away, watching her morning shows, and I've got my coffee, so it'll help me get going. Sun is shining and the sky is clear blue and it's 73. Oh, enjoy it. Go out there and dance through the streets, Pomp. Before the rain comes. And then they're talking 80 degrees like next week. So, see, we go from one extreme to another. Last time our town had no power for 7 days. Our solar power was so useful then. Oh, yes. That's awesome. Yeah, we have a generator just in case something like that happens, to keep us going. But so far, knock on wood, we haven't had to use it yet. But you never know. In the old times, before they redid all of the power lines here last year, anybody would sneeze in the village, the freaking power would go out. It was so annoying. But now that they've ran new lines through the whole village, all up to date stuff, new power lines, power poles, everything. So now, yeah, it's more reliable power. Now that they've brought it into the 21st century. Hello, Phil. Howdy do, show. How's it going? Is Phil just getting up, getting ready to rock and roll for the day? Very tired, not a great week. I hear you, girlie. Did you had that long trip, right, the other day? Are you still recouping from that? That's just insanity. I would be so screwed because I tell them, well, guess I ain't showing up because that's just too damn long of a ride. It's like my husband was saying, he wanted to go check out Mark Twain's burial, and it's not too well. It's in Elmira, New York. That is a 2.5-hour ride one way, and I told my husband, "There's no way I'm going to survive that. 5 hours in round trip. There's no way. So we're not going to do it. I'd get there, but I wouldn't be able to get out of the truck. I'd have to drive around to take video, but it would be awesome to see. I don't know. It depends. Maybe if I'm having a good day one day, I'll just say, quick, let's hit it. Because I'd like to go check that out. I mean, back in the day when I wasn't all busted up, I would have been there in a heartbeat. Hey, how's it going, Karen? How's it going? Good morning. Monday, woke up with extreme eye pain. And scratches on the cornea. Oh, yesterday, 10+ hour round trip, doctor. Oh my God, and you're awake. It's not going to be a good day. Hopefully, you've got something to help you out with the discomfort. Oh my goodness. How the hell did you get the scratches? And when I have to go to check on my house, it's over 4 hours one way, nearly 9 round trip. Oh my God. My God. I mean, a long time ago, I didn't think nothing of a ride like that. I mean, we used to go visit family members in Missouri every year, and that's my husband. We would get it down to like 12 hours because we would drive at night with the truckers. So my father, good God, my husband used to, pretty much floor it, and we do about 90 the whole way. We never got busted, thank God. That's the beauty of traveling at night with just the truckers, and we would take a lot of the truck routes, and we'd get there like in 12 hours. 11, 12 hours, which is pretty damn good time. Now, I mean, the last time we took that trip, my husband fell asleep at the wheel. He woke up as we were going under a bridge. So I said, yeah, that's the end of this. I made him pull over and sleep for a few hours. I says, no, we can't have that shit. So those days are done. So now I have nieces and nephews. Oh, come visit. No, we're too old. You have to come see us. We can't drive that far anymore. I flew my dragon to Leanne's, and he pooped on her lawn. Yeah, free fertilizer. There you go. Holy crap! You get one airdrop would fertilize the whole entire place. Hope Leanne was in the house. Imagine getting hit with that pie. I used to drive 18 hours straight, no problem. Yeah, we didn't think nothing of it back in the day. Now, too damn old. You could drive the whole length of England in 12 hours. Yeah, we used to do it without even thinking about it. You just stop for coffee and pee breaks, and we would just keep going. A bit of dust or sleepy in your eye, and you accidentally rub it. Yeah. I'm good for that kind of incoming care package. Airdrop, here it comes. That's quick way to fertilize it. That's for damn sure. Oh, if you don't think hell no. I hear she's really cranky about her lawn. Huh. Glad I missed that one. Me streaking through there. That would have been something. I'm supposed to be prepping for something. Oh, okay. It'll come to you. It's too early for prepping. There's sparkles and glitter everywhere. I can see her face. It's a beacon. Yep, everyone would sleep and I would drive all night. Yeah, see, I would drive until we left, New York, and parts of Pennsylvania. But then after that, my husband was more comfortable if he drove because I have anxiety when I'm driving in places that I don't know. So it's very stressful. So he would drive until we got to almost Missouri, and then I would drive through into Missouri at the last, leg of the race there. And he just preferred it. Like I said, being on the road at night with the truckers, he just felt more comfortable with him driving. And we used to just fly right through. Except for one night, one year, the fog was, it was bad. I've never seen fog like that in my life. We couldn't see a foot in front of us. You're on an interstate and you're driving like 10 miles an hour. And of course, we had a CB radio in the truck, and you could hear the truckers talking about us. Yeah, because we were driving. So we were following them. Once their lights disappeared, we couldn't see shit. So we managed to finally find a way to pull off into a truck stop, and we had to spend the night until the fog lifted. And then the next morning, it was like a slaughterhouse. The whole interstate was blood sprays because of the deer getting hit by the trucks. It was the most gruesome thing I'd ever seen. I'm thinking, oh my God. But that could have been us because that's how bad it was. If it's blue people, think an airplane dumped the poo comet. Well, I heard they do that when they're flying through the air. They clean out. Is that the? It's because I've never been on a plane. Do they drop the bathroom while flying? So you could be in your pool and all of a sudden a whole bunch of crap from a plane drops on you. I will probably only be here for part of Friday's show. I have to get mom ready to go to La Pine to get shots in her knee. It's going to be a day trip, huh? Yeah. No worries, Sage. Now, Piggy's Dragon will only poop on Leanne's lawn because it means so much to her and it's soft on his bottom. Yes, it's special. Go check out that sunrise. Let us know if it's a good one. Let's see. You were talking about the ellipse or something, and I missed the beginning. I don't know. What did we say? I don't know what we said. Short-term memory issues. Got to go back to the eye doctor this morning, then PT this afternoon. Oh my God. So more road work for you. Wow. You have a TARDIS. You have nothing to worry about. No shit. Wouldn't it be something to have that? Where would you go if you had the capability? I loved Doctor Who. Used to watch it all the time when I was younger. And I don't remember the actor's name, but he was my only favorite. He was the one with like the curly hair, the bushy hair. I don't remember his name. But he's the one I liked. Airplanes drop waste while flying. Urban legend. Oh, okay. See, I wasn't sure. I've never been on a plane. But I've heard that. I'm saying that's really disgusting. Like on a train. Did they do that on a train when you're in the restroom and you flush it just goes right onto the tracks? I've heard that too. Don't know. Apocalypse. Because my dragon pooped on Leanne's lawn. Oh, okay. Yep. Shit out a bag of glitter. Now Leanne's whole place is all sparkly and rainbow colors. A dragon drop. Well, it's a season for all this weird weather. All these storms and oh boy. And here from one day to the next, we don't know if we're getting snow or sunshine or who knows what. But every time now when we get threat of severe thunderstorms, that's when we get the tornado warnings. I'm thinking, oh great. Beautiful sunrise, a little nippy. It's 28. Yikes. But wow, the colors are pretty this morning. Oh, wonderful. What did I ever do to deserve you people? Oh, you're just lucky, Leanne. You love us. We love you. We make your day so special. Shrek thinking, yeah, whatever. Let's see. Trains, maybe third world countries do that, but no. Oh, okay. Thanks, Julie. Yeah, see, I don't know. I never been on it. Well, I was on a train when I was a baby, but I don't remember that ride. Umbrellas don't work for dragon poop. Yeah, you're right, Crypt. It's pretty dangerous, actually. Oh, God. Blue ice is possible if a plane has a leak, but modern planes but can leak. Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't get on a plane. That's why I'll never get to go to any of the places I want to go to. Everybody goes, "Oh, it isn't that bad." I think, that's not that. The luck I've got, I'm telling you, it would either be hijacked or something would break down and we'd crash somewhere, or you got a pilot who's just got a bug in his ass and he's pissed off and, he's got control. You don't. So, yeah, just I'll keep my feet on the ground. Dragon breath fire. So I'm guessing asbestos stomach, spicy foods. So there's no way they're shitting glitter. Oh, yeah. Tom. Oh, God. I'd hate to think of the size scoop you need for. Yeah, I know, really. Who's got to clean that up? I'm ticked off when I got to clean up my yard from a German Shepherd, never mind a dragon. You'd have to get a backhoe or something. A dump truck. Or does it just magically disappear after a certain amount of time? Vanishing poop. But I'm telling you, that would make one hell of a business. You'd make a killing being the one that had to clean up that mess. Fun fact, U.S. military is number one a buyer of glitter. Really? I wonder why. Why is that, Phil? Dear God, you're doing this. Thank you, Pomp. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that very much. Xanax. Yeah, Julie, I think it would be more like rubber mallet. I told so you'd have to just knock me out cold, totally, because I don't know. I just don't like the idea of somebody else having control of your fate. You know what I mean? God knows what could happen at any moment, and so yeah, I better take my chances on the ground. Oh, good. Betty's got her coffee. That would be my job for you, Shay. I know nobody volunteers for animal cleanup. Good morning, Mr. Prism. How are you this morning? That's right, Sasha. We're living in an imaginary world today. Oh, ugh. Take me away. That's what I need a little bit of imaginary world. I'm going to go down to the beach, enjoy the weather. Oh, lucky duck. Do it. Yes, I am, Sage. I'm Mr. T of the AT, just out cold. And I always said it set me next to either a nun or a priest. Which is you'd think wouldn't bother me to be on a plane because I was always the one that, when you go to like amusement parks, roller coaster, anything, any of those scary, scary rides, I was first in line. Loved it. But plane, no, God, no. And my husband couldn't go with me because no matter what is electronic and he touches, it shits the bed. And this is no joke. So him and electronics still, could you imagine him getting on a plane and then all of a sudden everything starts going haywire? It would be his fault. Everything would start shutting down because my husband was on the plane. Graduate, good morning. Good to see you. Glitter is used in the chat for the radar's blocking of false targets, boats, and planes. Really? Wow. Had no clue. Well, good morning, Justin. How are you? Do you have your jumper on, Justin? We need to wear ours. It's cold here. Hell is empty and all the demons are here. Why not, right? They need to get out too. Well, it's good to see you, graduate. I'm glad you come in this morning and hanging out with us. All good, thank you. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Yeah, it's cold here, so we're all bundled up. We're talking about flying and stuff. You guys, anybody else hate flying? Yeah. And then recently I've been rewatching all of the 9/11 documentaries, and there's so much that I missed when it was actually happening. Of course, you're more worried about what was going on at the moment than paying attention to details. And oh, geez, the stuff is just awful. No, it's pretty warm day over here, so no need for a jumper. All right. Well, at least somebody's getting warm weather. Pop's going to the beach. Lucky duck. Betty says I won't fly anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably making a bigger deal out of it than there is, but I just don't think I can do it. My niece just came back from a trip to Ireland, and she said she had it was an 8-hour flight. And she said everything looked great, and she enjoyed her time there in Ireland, and she's hooked. She wants to move there. So promote me. Hey, go ahead. Justin puts on a great show. I always try to catch it, but my schedule's so screwed up. And then I try to listen to the programs when I'm downstairs taking care of my mother, and my father's talking. And he pays no attention that I've got my phone running, trying to listen to somebody's program, and he's just yammering away. So I said, well, might as well just, forget it. I can't hear anything anybody's saying. So Leanne, buy Justice merch, needs more jumpers. Totally not bribed to say that. Yeah. And the check's in the mail, Leanne. 7 p.m. UK time, 3 Eastern. Not sure when this would be in Aussie or New Zealand. Yes. Looking forward to seeing that. It'll have to be, let's see, 3 o'clock. Where the hell am I going to be at 3 o'clock? No, I might be able to catch it. Because I don't go down to feed mom dinner until later, so I might be able to catch the beginning part. Used to be worried about flying long ago, got over that. Everybody says, yeah, if I just get on and just get it over with, I'll be fine. But and I think it's just once the takeoff was over and I was up there, I think I'd be fine. I don't know. Who knows? But it's not going to happen. Good morning, little miss. How are you? Good to see you. I have hearing aids synced to my phone. Just listen to the live stream and nod and the family once in a while. Oh, Sage, I know. Well, I tried doing that, but my father just keeps talking. I get it. He's only got my mother to deal with during the day, and she doesn't say much. So, he wants human interaction. So I get it. But especially if there's something important and I'm paying attention to it, and then he just keeps talking and keeps talking. I'm thinking, screw it. I can't listen to both. To be on a live stream for longer than an hour is like working overtime. Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes it just goes so quickly you don't even realize how long you've been on. That's the beauty of it. What was the last time I was on with all you guys? It was like 4 hours we went. I was like, oh my God. But it was fun. Yeah, thanks for posting that. Pinky. Try not to miss out on that, guys. Two of our favorites, Justin and Beardo. Let's see. Hey. I know I've got stuff. What the hell? It's open mic tonight. My 1,000 subscriber celebration. I could finally say that, which is fantastic, and it's thanks to all of you guys. But finally, that Subbot thing is totally over with. I waited a complete month before I even thought about any of this until the numbers stopped jumping. And once YouTube cleaned out all of the crap, I mean, I don't wish it on anybody. Like I said, I don't know if whoever did it was trying to help me. I don't know, but that was totally the wrong way to do it. And all I did was stress that whole month because of the numbers jumping, and I didn't want to get in trouble. And oh, geez, it's just a nightmare. So hopefully it never happens again. As we get older, the time goes quicker. So it was really 2 hours, not for you. Yeah, you're probably right. The Jumpers and Jom podcast. That's actually a good title. It's a good title, Phil. Thank you, graduate. Yes, I can finally say that, yeah, the numbers are the real deal now, and they've been steady for over a month. So apparently YouTube cleaned out all the crap, and I mean, it kind of took away from, the joy of reaching that milestone, because all I did was stress it. I'm thinking, oh God, when is this going to stop? And, I spoke with, because Bristol's had that happen to them a few times, and they said, don't worry about it. YouTube fixes it. And it takes a while. And he's calling copyright. Very smart, Phil. So yeah, it took a little over a month for everything to be straightened out. Because you don't know where you really stand, and like I said, I'm thinking the guy was who had good intentions. It just kind of it backfires. So, and I didn't know anything about that stuff and about buying subs. I didn't know that it was possible to do that kind of garbage. And so I had have it all explained to me, and I was reading about all this stuff, and that's what I don't understand. If you buy that through an outside source, why does YouTube allow it to be applied to your channel? That's the part I don't understand, why they allow that. But then you got to go through them cleaning it all out. It's a big pain in the ass. Oh, my artist wants me to go to the Mayo Clinic. Yeah, you were saying he wanted you to go there. Be warned, my videos are unscripted and tend to be a wandering train of thought. Sometimes it makes sense. Disclaimer only, not self-promotion, because Laura really dislikes self-promotion. No, you made me laugh. The skunk thing, yeah, that actually something like that happened to my husband last time he was out visiting his sister. Her cats were outside cats, and she would have their food on the deck, and my husband goes out there, and he's thinking it's one of the cats. He's getting ready to pet it, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And he jumps back. It was a skunk. But the skunk took off. It was. I said, you would have been sleeping outside if you got sprayed. I wondered whether I should mock Beardo's interview technique or be nice to him. You just be you. That's what he's expecting. Don't change it up. Yeah, mock away, monkey man. The outside source sends bot accounts. YouTube doesn't allow that, but they are hard to filter. Yeah, like I said, I had Sandra and Sean explained everything because it happened to them a few times. Which does people get off on screwing with people that way? I don't know. Of Beardo, no chance. Yeah, your thought train derailed years ago. Sage just goes with it. They had a girl. Just roll with it. Well, thank you, Wendy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, superstar. That's right. Loving the Brewster Rooster on the horse. That's so cool. And I was playing around with that stuff for putting him in the merch shop last night. I think, oh, this looks really. It looks great on a t-shirt. It's so fun just to make up the stuff. It costs money to buy subs, so it's an expensive trolling. Yeah, that's what I didn't get. And then when I thought it was over with, it started again. So I'm thinking, when is this going to stop? And apparently, you have to wait until whatever package they bought runs out. So I mean, the joke's on them. They're the ones spending, the money to do this. And like I said, I think that they were trying to help me, and I'm thinking, well, that's not helpful. You just freaked me out. And it was like 2 months worth of worry. Hey, Demon, how's it going? Welcome in. So I don't know. But I just hope it never happens again. But at least now I know what to expect and have to deal with it. That's why I think it was done. Good intentions. Most trolls live in their mother's basements or attics. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't. Well, I have an idea. I think who did it, and the intentions were well meant, even though it supposedly wasn't that person. But I can't say. But it was just all the evidence kind of points in that direction, and so I was a bit upset at first. But then I'm thinking, oh, maybe it was done to be kind, and just didn't think. No, I want to earn my subs the real way. Not to buy it. I mean, what's the point? What's the point? What are you gonna do when you reach 5K? Probably pass out. I don't see that coming, but I probably will. And thank you so much, Sage. You are a superstar. It was a well-intentioned. Yeah, I think that's what it was, and it kind of backfired. Holy crap! You guys are gonna take a shot every time you mention 30 East Drive. You should be shit-faced within what, an hour. Oh my god. Oh, Julie, 8 months. Fantastic. Fantastic. We got to do one for Julie. Jaya. It's good to see you here, Julie, and thank you so much for hanging with us for 8 months. I can't believe it. It's just amazing. Let me get caught up here. That poor horse is going to be exhausted by the end of the show. He's doing good. He's doing good. Oh, geez. And then let's see. Pinky gifted a membership to Wendy. Wonderful. Here, we'll give the horse a break. We'll do a little. Awesome there. A little monkey action there in honor of Justin. Yes, Wendy got Greenedge. Now you can access the link to the magazine and check out the latest issue of the magazine. Friday House is our centerfold for April. And I did a little trick on him. And the girl in the background, uh, the face on the girl in the background is actually his girl. She loved it. Because I'm thinking, did you guys notice the girl in the background? As you, Justin, rocking it out there. DJ Justin. Putting on the monkey moves. Hi, Holly. Good morning. Good morning. So great that everybody's come in and hanging out with us this morning. I needed that. Yesterday was shitville, so I needed a good group of people to hang out with this morning. Let's see. Friday gonna have good spread. Nice, nice, nice. Been working on a lot of things. Actually, I need to get my butt working on the next issue of the magazine. Got to research some stories. So if you guys got anything interesting or like I said, haunted stories, spooky stories, regular stories, whatever you like, send it in. I'll put it in there. Ad for your page. Seeing it as a community magazine, just, you guys are the community, put your stuff in. And it is midweek, so we've survived, to the midweek. Hopefully the rest of the week will go smooth. It usually does go quick, but then when it's Monday again, we get to start the fun all over again. I started working on the new miniature house build, the house command. So you guys are going to see where that is. And painting those figurines. Oh my God. I just realized how old my eyes are. You'll get a peek at that stuff too. Yeah, skunk stories. Yeah, put it in. I'll tell you, I don't know if I want to go out onto my deck and have, walk into the skunks behind. You're brave, Leanne. When we get one that comes through the yard and the dog's up, I'm like, oh my God, I pulled the dog in. Because she'll irritate it and she'll get sprayed and she won't be allowed back in the house. It takes forever for that smell. I can't stand that smell. Skunk stories, the section that stinks. Yeah, there you go. It's perfect. Hey, fam, never let anyone control the love and light that burns inside you. Remember, it's your light and love. No one controls what makes your heart beat and happiness. You are so right, graduate. So right. And I had that kind of stress yesterday. I'm thinking, I've got so much going on between, dealing because my mother's technically dying. That's when you have dementia, that's what's going on. And, I'm dealing with that and everything else, 2 households to take care of, people to feed, and then I get people that dump shit on me along the way. And it's like, really? It's Russian roulette. It only takes one shot. Yeah, I know somebody I worked with, he said a buddy of his got sprayed. And his mother wouldn't let him come back in the house. He had to stay in the barn for a month. It took that long for that stuff to wear off. I don't care how much Dawn dish soap or tomato juice or whatever you use. It's an oily substance. It's yellow and it's oily and it absorbs into your skin and it just does not go away. Oh, thank you, Betty. And every day it's something new with my mother. It's just every day. The other day she woke up, her feet were blue and swollen. I'm thinking, oh, now what? Come to find out it's a circulation issue. So now we have to make sure that we, move her, rotate her, make her feet move. And so I got to go out. Ashley and Dave's going to pick up the compression socks. I spoke with her doctor. And so we have to put those on. And it's just every day it's something. You don't have skunks in New Zealand? We could send you some. You know what? Skunks are so cute. They really are. But don't want to be sprayed. Yeah, they are cute. And actually, they say it's like having a cat. They say if you can catch them when they're little, and you remove that gland that secretes that spray, you could keep it as a pet. We actually have every now and then we'll catch. There's an albino one that we see running, and it's beautiful, pure white, and it'll be running through our village, and it's but I don't want it living under my porch. Good morning, Admit. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Indiana, we call them polecats. Oh, okay. You have to use dish soap like Dawn or Arm & Hammer that cuts the oils. Yeah, apparently he tried that, but it's still his mother wouldn't let him in the house. So he had to make a room in the barn. And I hate that smell. I hate it. And it always seems to be they always get hit in front of our house. And it's like, oh, God. So you got to call the village DPW. Quick, get over here, clean this up. It stinks terrible. But they're really cute. Two-toned kitty with fluid drive. Yeah. Little stinkers, that's what I call them. And it's funny how we have more of them here than you do on the outskirts of the town. Not for nothing, because this is where the garbage is. That's what they're after. And usually this time of year, because they're all starting to wake up, they're trying to get across the streets and they get hit there's just all over the place. I remember that cartoon with Pepe Le Pew. Oh, yeah. The French skunk. One of my favorites. Phil wants a prairie dog for the Yahoos. Oh, I know they are troublesome, but it's a shame there are no raccoons in the UK either. I love raccoons. They're adorable too. And they're so smart. So smart. Smells like strong rubber cement times million. Yeah, it's just awful smelling. And I know a lot of people say, oh, I don't mind that smell. And I'm thinking, what are you, nuts? Oh, it's awful. And it never fails in the summertime. We get the bedroom windows open, you're sleeping, and then all of a sudden the fan sucks in a big old cloud of skunk stink, and you wake up gagging because something has spooked it and it sprays. As a kid, we got skunks under the house, and all we had to do was go to school smelling vaguely of skunk because it got in all our clothes. Yeah. That's why we always made sure that our front and back porch, the sides there are sealed off. Last year, I thought I had raccoons living under my porch. I'm thinking, oh, crap. But no, I think it was just a baby wandering around. Because I was on the porch last summer, and I'm standing there, and all of a sudden you see this little baby raccoon come out of the alleyway between the houses. I'm thinking, oh, how cute. And I'm thinking, oh, shit. I hope they're not under the porch. They can be a pest. Yeah, they can cause a lot of damage. Raccoons are our biggest problem keeping chickens. Oh, they go after the chickens? I know they like to get the eggs. I had a raccoon living in my attic, messed it up. Yeah, they will make a big mess. Raccoons are almost considered domesticated. They are, Phil, they're so smart. My mother-in-law one year, she would, bag up the garbage and put it on the back porch to be taken out front to be picked up. And one year, raccoons, you could see the little paw prints on the door. They were trying to get in the house, and then they untied the garbage bag, got what they wanted, and then left. And I'm thinking, my God, it took the time to untie the knot in the bag. Where, usually they just rip the bag open. Not this one. This one must have been, a little more sophisticated. One of those posh raccoons. Smarty pants is what he was. Oh, they would kill the chickens. Oh my. Yeah, see, I didn't know that they did that. I know that they would rob eggs. They like the eggs, but didn't know they would kill the chickens. Oh my God, Leanne, you caught them carrying out one of your big roosters. What a sight that must have been. Back, my fur baby just screamed at me, "Feed me, Dad." Yeah, shame on you, Dad. You know that they come first. I know my cat hits me up every time I wake up. Raccoons and AI will take over the world. Ask Wiz. I haven't seen Wiz in a while. Is he sick? He's been MIA. Oh my God, I can't imagine picturing that. Or two raccoons grabbing the rooster and walking away. Oh my God, that must have been. I mean, that's not great for the rooster, but it must have been funny. Mr. Prism, don't forget the cockroaches. Ooh, cockroaches. I hate cockroaches. I don't like bugs, period. I love seeing the photos of foxes at Spange's house. Oh, they put out photos of that? One of your favorite jumpers for Beardo's live tonight, Justin. He'll appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, he's still not feeling well? I know, yeah, he said he wasn't. Yeah, he has Bell's palsy and half his face is paralyzed. Yeah, I remember him talking about it. But I didn't know if it's still going on or. Oh, I like bugs. I hate cockroaches. Yeah, I don't like cockroaches. I know before we bought our home, we used to rent, and that was one of the questions I would ask the landlord. Okay, has the house ever had cockroaches, rodents, stuff like that? Anytime they say yes to that, it's like thanks, but no thanks. He's around, probably lurking. Oh, okay. Actually, I don't know. I think it was one of Sarah's lives is the last time I seen him, I think. And he was saying that he still wasn't feeling too good. Just wear that black t-shirt is nice and you won't turn red. I know he's got a big decision, poor Justin, to decide what to wear. He should wear a Hawaiian shirt, match up with Beardo. The two of them in Hawaiian shirts. Good morning, Stark. Is he listening to me talk? No, bugs are interesting. I grant it, but not in my house. For those who are not with us today, you are in our prayer and our thoughts. Yes, yes, yes. Well, a lot of people don't think that we don't worry when we don't see them in chats, and you're thinking, "Oh, what happened to this person? Why aren't they haven't been around?" I mean, not just like in mine, but because I pay attention when in other chats as well. You're like, "Boy, they haven't been around." Hopefully they're okay. Speaking of black shirts, still need that shirt that won the bid on. From what? From what, Phil? Oh, pardon me. Oh, how rude. I yawned. I'm so sorry. Shame on me. They should swap Beardo and a jumper, Justin and a Hawaii. There you go. Yeah, that would be funny. I like Beardo's Hawaii. So, my favorite one is the pizza one and the one with the rubber ducks. That's my favorites. Really, Mr. Prism? They are very interesting, but it's, as long as it stays outside. Okay, everyone, wake me when it's break time. No sleeping, Sage. Of course, you got to rest up for your trip and stuff tomorrow. We auctioned Justin's shirt. Oh, okay. See what I'm missing? He's watching and listening. His stitches have nearly all dissolved too. Oh, good. Oh, that was a bad one. I was trying to let my cats outside. My cat, because our road is busy, she'd get hit. She'd get hit by a car. Yeah, I missed it too, Leanne. Hello, Sarah. How's it going? Good to see you. Oh, you're saying it's trips on Friday? I always try to catch up on people's stuff. And it's like, who was it that said it? Actually, I think it was on Steve channel last night, talking about how there's just so many. Oh, it was Friday House that was saying there's a lot of people going live. Everybody's putting out a lot of content, which is great, but it is so hard to keep up. And so you don't catch everything. It's going good here, Laura. It's my birthday. It's your birthday today. Well, happy birthday. Everybody send happy birthdays. It was a long while ago. Justin won't give up the shirt. Oh, he's being stingy. Oh, no. And it's happy birthday to Sarah. So we have to sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a great day. Do something special for yourself. And she's 21, right? Forever 21. Justin could just do a shirtless live. Hey, now I'm down for that. If you're still out there, Justin, everybody's wanting you to go shirtless. Holy crap. Oh, the lovely birthday wishes. Wonderful. Always tell everybody, always make sure you do something special for yourself, even if nobody else does. It's your day. Do something special. Thank you all. I wish I'm 42 years old today. I'd take 42. Live it up. 42 is all right. A Tit with Tea podcast. Trademark. Yep. Trademark it. Get it out there. Julie, it'd be easier if you just moved to where the doctor was. Save you the trip. Good God. Because if it was me, I just tell them, yeah, I'm not coming. It's too long. Too long of a trip. They just don't get it. Yeah, 42 is still young. God, I don't even remember what the hell I was doing at 42. Working, all the fun stuff. 42 is the new 21. There you go. You're turning 49? Oh my goodness. Hello, Heather. Phil says I'm 42, but I feel like 80. That's right. We forget Phil's a young stud too. Young stud Phil. Hey, Paul. Good morning to you, sir. Or is it Claire Incognito? Hot sunshine. And a racy book. Sorry, I'm late. That's all right. Never late, never late. Join in when you can. And I was complaining about a 13-mile bike trip today. Damn, that's good though. 13-mile bike trip. I can't do that anymore either. Wish I could. Most of the doctors are 35 minutes away. The specialists are much further away. Yeah, that just whole thing sucks. It's Paul, our own version of Phil Collins. One of my favorites, Phil Collins. I'm 5, sometimes 8. That's as good as it gets. Yeah. You did 19 last week. Oh, fantastic. Got to do something when you don't have a car. Oh, yeah, I hear you on that one. It sucks when you don't have a car. I remember those days, walking, carrying groceries. Ugh. And we lived on a hill then, so I used to have to have my son's hand and bags of groceries and walking up a hill just to get home. Back then, it was no big deal because I was in my 20s. Now I'd have a stroke. Everyone, don't forget to go to the live or all the chats to read all live messages. Sub studio. That's right. Phil Collins. I know it was funny, and for the longest time, I just kept saying, "God, he looks like somebody." And then it just clicked one day. I go, "My God, he looks like Phil Collins." Definitely one of my all-time favorites, Phil Collins. What a talented man. You're not allowed to drive a car. What did you do, bad boy? Mr. Prism being a bad boy, can't drive a car. You know what, Mr. Prism around here, and I'm sure probably where you guys are too, people drive anyway. Half the time when you see like the police blotter, it's a person, arrested for not having a driver's license. The people here don't care. They got to get places, they just drive. They just hope they don't get caught. I was going to go back to bike riding, but I couldn't swing my leg over and still kept my balance. I finally got my leg over one and couldn't get back off. Oh my God. So you got to get rid of that middle bar so you can just slip your foot through. I have three bikes. Yeah, I have 3 bikes, and I haven't been on any of them in like 3-4 years. God knows what they look like. I've got them in a shed locked up. They're probably all rusty. I don't drive. Nobody's daft enough to give me a license. I live 5 miles away from town, though. Just get in and do it, Heather. Drive. Can't get a car if you don't have a license. Ah, really? Too much police here to try that. Oh, we just do it here. They don't care. They just don't care. Excuse me. There's a lot of people we've got one policeman always pulls people over for loud mufflers, and my son's friend, his truck has got a loud muffler, and he's gotten so many tickets. The cop told me, he said, I told you to fix that. And he says, I told you I'm not going to fix it. I like the way it sounds. So just give me the ticket. He wouldn't fix it. He liked the loud sound. He goes, you don't hit up people who have Harleys and they got loud mufflers. Leave me alone. Oh yeah, he refused to fix it, so he kept getting tickets. It was fun chatting. I'm going out for lunch for my birthday. Hey, you have a great lunch, and I'm glad you gave us the opportunity to celebrate your birthday with you. Have something good. And buy yourself something fabulous. Somebody make me a cup. I think I have sunstroke. Oh, no, don't say that. Actually, yeah, I'm on my second cup of coffee. This was a 2-cup day. You guys can't hear me? Am I muted? No, don't say it's not so. It seems to be working. Let me know if there's an issue. Here, you never know. Okay, Betty hears me. Is it Leanne? Have you just temporarily lost your hearing? Loud and clear. All right. Hopefully, it's not too loud. I don't want to, jar anybody awake if they're not ready. Before getting dumped by my third instructor, he said, you do realize you're riding in a killing machine. He was so angry with me. Oh, God. What'd you do? Run people over? Speed bump. Sorry. My bad. Yeah, see, too much glitter. It was from the dragon dump. Too much glitter in your ears. Let's see. I rode a quad 44 miles one day with my significant other years ago and waddled. Yeah, I guarantee you. Yeah, you waddled the next day. That puts a beating on the body. Okay, yeah, Leanne said it was on her end. She had glitter ear. What you got to do is next, Leanne, you have to set up an alarm system so the next time the dragon flies by, it's going to drop a load. The alarm goes off so you can take cover. I hate driving and I drive for a living. Oops, sorry, guys. You know what? I hate driving in town or in the city because people are stupid. But good morning, James. But to go head up towards the North Country, I really enjoy that drive. It's really nice. I'm so clumsy. I just put the window wipers on. Oh my God, excuse me. I can't ride a bike neither. I fall off too often. Oh, jeez, Heather. We got to get you like a scooter. Get Heather one of those like scooter chairs with a large, like the train horn. Get out of the way. Somebody drove by the other day with one of those stupid train horns. They blew it off. I almost shit myself. I was like, what the hell? I said, oh, you bastard, scared the hell out of me. Didn't expect it. And of course, I'm laughing afterwards because that's the stuff that we would do. Get one of those obnoxious horns in it. Just drive up on somebody and let it rip. I pulled out into oncoming traffic thinking the car ahead was parked and not stood at the traffic light. Oh, yikes. You had to lay the bike on the ground to get back off? Oh, you got to get yourself something different. Like I said, I have, let's see, I have a 10 speed, a 12 speed, and I have the old lady bike, which is leg speed, which I enjoyed that bike. And I have a basket on the front because I did it as a joke, as like, the old lady in Wizard of Oz. Put a stuffed dog in the basket and go riding through the trails. But you forget because there's no handbrakes. You got to pedal backwards for the brake. That's the kind of bike it is. And I'd always forget. But it was comfortable and it's a great workout for the legs. But it's been a while since I've been on it. So God knows what it looks like. And of course, nobody ever wants to go bike riding. Bunch of lame people. Going by myself is kind of boring. Me and Claire go on bike rides. It's good. Good for it's good exercise. Thank God it's not just me who hates city driving. Idiots everywhere. Yes, that's what it is. I mean, you you have to be on guard continuously because nobody gives a crap. They just drive, and I was ran off the road twice by old ladies. Oh my man! One time I went after the woman. Laura, and I could sit on your basket. There you go, James. That would be funny. See, that's the kind of stuff I do. I have to be funny. And the looks you get, like, what the hell? E.T. on the front of the bike. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, it's someone, we had just bought our Jeep, and this woman in this big fancy car, we were going towards Walmart, and she drove me off into a ditch. Oh, I was fuming. This is before my mother got sick, and I went at my mother was like, no, and I went after her. Pulled up right next to her, and boy, did I rip her a new one when I got out of the car. And she just stood there looking at me. Yeah, man, you just ran me off the road. She's sitting next to me. She's messaging you as we speak. Okie dokie. Random English guy in your basket. Why not? That's right. You get your tea, the crumpet. You're just there for the ride. Out here, you have to watch out for the trucks, livestock trucks dodging weight scales. Yeah, it depends on where you are. Same here. But they just, people just, change lanes, without looking. That happened to us. It was last summer or summer before. We were on the highway going up towards the north, and this woman just decided to change lanes without looking and almost drove our truck into the cement side rail. Oh, my husband, thank God my husband was driving. He handled it so well. He avoided her and the cement, and holy shit. And she knew she did wrong because she didn't even look at us. Because he had laid on the horn, and then when we got up level with her, boy, I'm telling you, I dropped my window and gave her an earful, and she didn't even look at me. I'm screaming, "You stupid all that just to get to the shopping center. Okay, watered, coffeeed, and ready to go, kind of. Yeah, just take it easy. Don't put yourself in a panic stage. It's, when I was racing road bikes back in the day, I had a special clip in the shoe, and I had to remember to remove my feet before stopping, or I would fall over. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah, because you like locked your feet to the pedals. I would totally forget, and yeah, I would end up on my face. I followed this guy in the Midwest who races mink to hunt rats and other critters. They're really hard to train, but you work well with dogs. Isn't that something? He raises minks. It's pretty cool. My sister used to have a chinchilla, Chester the chinchilla. He was adorable. He was big enough maybe to make a small pair of earmuffs. I used to call them earmuffs. So keep it up, make you into earmuffs. But he was adorable. It really grinds my gears when someone on the road does something wrong and doesn't acknowledge that they have done. Yeah, and they look straight ahead. They don't acknowledge you. They know they effed up, and they totally don't even look your way. I don't care. I let them know that. I don't have road rage, but when people do something like that, boy, I start screaming. I mean, they almost killed us, and she just totally didn't even acknowledge it. All just to get to stupid Walmart. I always get guys that want to drag race with me. We call it the Boulevard. It's one of the main drag strips in the city, and sometimes I give in. I'm a bad girl, but because they figure, either or like if I'm driving my son's Jeep, which is pretty hot rod, or my father's had a truck that was, to look at it, it just looked like a plain trunk, but it had a huge engine in it, and all you had to do is touch the gas, and this thing was like a rocket. And I used to drag race in that. I didn't tell my father until years later. Sometimes you get that little demon on your shoulder. Do it, do it. And you get to look, oh, it's just a woman, in a truck. She ain't gonna do nothing. Surprise. You just saw your first butterfly. Awesome. That's pretty cool. Well, it's nice when the butterflies are back. I had a chinchilla, used to drive my chihuahua nuts. Oh, yeah, the chinchilla was adorable. Sage saw a dragonfly. So there you go, guys. You know what I saw this morning? A dark shadow go past my kitchen window. That kind of, I'm thinking, what the frick? Just as I woke up walking into the kitchen, and I caught it out of the corner of my eye. I can imagine Laura's New York accent coming through when she's pissed. Oh, unfortunately, yeah, that's when the ghetto comes out. That's bad. I try to keep that under control, but when you get sheer stupidity, it just, no filters. You got to move and pick up the lady. Okay, Mr. Prism, you guys have a great day. Hello to the missus. You guys have a great Wednesday. My bro told his friends to try and drag race with my mom when they saw her at the traffic light. Vroom, vroom, light changed, and they took off, and mom went put, put. Oh, no, not me. I'm bad. I'm bad. My son laughs at me. I said, I can't help it. I just, the little demon comes out and says, come on, do it. And I do it. Thank God I've never got caught, because, on the boulevard, it's only like 45. I was doing like 85-ish. Boom away. I have to say I won. Yeah. I don't see many butterflies here in the UK anymore because extinct. You have to get plants and plant them around your house. It will attract them. As soon as you put those plants, because I've done that, put out certain flowers and plants that attract butterflies, and they show up. Funny enough, it works because we didn't see many either. What was the dark shadow? I don't know. I don't know. It was just a shadow went by the kitchen window, and mind you, I'm on the second floor. So I was like, oh, okay, it's too early for that, but I did catch it. My mother, she wore a black helmet when she got into your race car. She had a lot of confidence in you, huh, graduate? Hey, Gab. Hello, hello. How are you? And like I said, my son had a souped up Jeep, and yeah, he used to go mudding and stuff all the time. And I had borrowed it one day, and the thing was covered in mud. So here you see this older woman in a souped up Jeep with huge tires sprayed in mud, and the looks I used to get, oh, freaking hilarious. And it was loud because of the muffler. So, I would rev it at the light. It's so bad. I grew up in the age of muscle cars, so I've just got a hard on for that sound and the speed, and so I give into it. It's bad news. Oh my god, a shadow person? I don't know, Leanne. All I know, it was a shadow, and it went it was quick across the one kitchen window by our back door. So maybe it was our friend in the attic, and he was right in the fridge. I don't know. But I'm like, and like I said, I woke up and I saw it's too early for this, but I caught it. I'm like, oh, okay. What the heck was that? And then I just went to the bathroom. Yeah, and the garden butterflies love those. Same thing if you want to attract hummingbirds. You just plant all kinds of flowers that are, they love. Hummingbirds always catch me off guard, always. Because you could, like, when I go to stay with my friend up at their lake house, and I'm sitting there on the patio, and they have plants around by the water's edge, and you're sitting there, you're like half comatose, you get your cup of coffee, and you hear this loud buzzing, and it gets me every year, the damn bird. And I'm thinking, oh my God, there's this giant bug somewhere. And then the bird shows up. I'm thinking, oh, you little shit. You got me again. Take care, everyone. It was great to catch up. Hit that, like, oh, thank you, Julie. It was great to see you. Don't stay away so long. You have a great day. I would, but I live in an apartment. I think it would get funny looks if I started planting in the bushes in the garden surrounding here. Oh, do you get like a window box that you could put out on one of your windows and just plant it right there? We are limited on what will grow out here, alkaline soil and extreme temps. Yeah, that's the bummer. That's when I would go to potted plants when you got those kind of issues. You could get better control as far as soil and temperatures. Wendy, the brown liquid is bitter. Stop themselves from being eaten. Yellow ones you're referring to is potato beetles. Ugh, beetles. See where I am, I have a lot of shaded area in our front. So there's only certain things I can, certain things like we could put out. That's why I have a problem with gardens because we have a lot of trees. There's a lot of shaded stuff. So I have to be tricky when it comes to like doing any kind of gardening. If you have a balcony, you can get miniature ones. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you have a balcony or a window box, or you put out one of the windows. Because I used to do that as well on the porch. I would plant like fresh herbs and stuff in plant boxes on the porch, which they did beautifully. I had tomatoes, and jalapenos in a pot on a wagon, and it would take them in the house every night for the season. Too much work. Oh, yeah. I know you. That's the thing. You got to be committed. Otherwise, yeah, you're going to lose it. But I got my salsa verde. There you go. What I would give to see a hummingbird. Saw a hummingbird moth once. So pretty. Yeah, same thing. You could just put out like a flower box and just put in flowers that'll attract them. And feeders. Only thing is the feeders, those have to be changed every day and cleaned because they will get bacteria and make the birds sick. But they're so adorable. But the noise, it sounds like a giant bug. And then like you're half asleep and you hear this loud buzzing sound. You're thinking, oh my God, what is that? And freaking bird gets me every year. At least I have a black thumb when it comes to plants. You just got to give them some love, Leanne, and water. Actually, all my plants need to be repotted. I've been putting it off. My poor spider plant is so sad. My palm tree, oh geez. I need to step up my game. I've been ignoring all that stuff. I don't have really time for anything. Good morning, Cree. How are you? I can't grow a plant at all. I have killed every plant I touched, including a cactus. Oh, a cactus? How the hell did you kill a cactus? A cactus, you just splash water every couple of months. I sat in the woods listening to woody woodpeckers yeah, we used to have a woodpecker here, beat the crap out of the tree in the yard. Every day he'd hammer away at that thing. Then one time, and it was in my neighbor's yard, and one time he was beating on the neighbor's house. I think woodpecker's confused. Graduate, any excuse to be around nature. I miss the sea. I live so inland now. Oh no. Yeah, I gotta step it up, and I gotta plant some new stuff out front. Every time, but the thing is, every time I plant something out front, it dies because we use that liquid salt brine here on the roads. I think that's what kills my plants. So every year I've got to put new stuff out, and it really ticks me off. Thank God my roses are good because they're far enough away from the road, but anything closer towards the sidewalk, it's every year I've got to put new plants in. Last year I said, "The hell with it. I'm not even going to do it." In the South, we have stag beetles that would fly and migrate in June. I can relate. Oh boy. I often wonder how it is that someone so in tune with nature can't raise a plant. Well, yeah, I don't know how you killed a cactus. Maybe you have to do some more meditation out in nature so that you can become one with with the green, Cree. Just some don't buy creep plants. Yeah. I've killed a cactus and I can't grow orchid. Oh yeah, I've got issues with orchids too. But that's a real delicate plant. Uh, we've got best of both worlds. We live by the beach, and we've got the countryside right near you. Beautiful, beautiful, Paul. Yeah. See, that's why I won't move. Everybody goes, why? Because I hate the snow, but the rest of the seasons I just love, and we're only a short ride to a mountain filled with lakes. So, I just can't leave the mountain. My ultimate goal is actually living up there, but I have to hit the lottery first. It's very expensive. And I'll take a shack on a patch of grass up there if I can get away with it. A cheap house up there starts at over $300,000. So, yeah, that's a big mortgage. Hey, Dazzler, how's it going? Good morning. James, I can't watch that stuff because those people annoy the shit out of me. Yeah. And the beauty of it is when the Karen gets the payback. Unfortunately, this is the kind of world we live in now. It's all about me, and some of these people really need a good smack. Anytime I was given a plant, I would look at it and say, "I'm so sorry. I'm going to water you." And oh my God, but you're still gonna die. Oh no. Actually, I've got one plant I'm trying to save. It's a little, I forget what a kind of cactus it is. Um, it's kind of like a vine, but a little cactus, but it's a cute little plant, but my bad, I forgot to water it for a while. Because where I have it's in a, it's kind of hidden and I always forget about it. It's got one cluster of leaves left on it. I'm trying to save it. I'm hoping it should bounce back as long as I keep paying attention to it. Excuse me, my mom had orchids and somehow kept them. Yeah, I've had two and they just croak. That's the one thing that I'm not good with is orchids. Actually, I'm currently trying to kill my other half's cactus. I repotted it and it looks half dead. I had several cactuses. Actually from Arizona. My grandmother brought them to me a long time ago, and I had one for years and years. After a while, they just get old and they just die. It's just the way it is. Laura makes some salt tolerant shrubs instead of flowers. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I've just got to do some research to see what I could put out there. You might be right because I know that's what it is. Because every time they plow, that snow comes up towards close to our sidewalk edge. And I think that's what it is. Salt residue gets on the plant and it kills it. Because I put all kinds of stuff out there and it never comes back. And I'm like, okay, what the hell? So I last year I put nothing out. And I used to have, wildflowers and everything out there, and they're all dead. Yeah, she had a giant jade tree. Oh, I used to have a jade tree. I loved it. Mine was huge too. We tried saving it, and she came back and wondered what we did. Watered it. Yeah. And Sir Pomp is back in the house. I used to have a whole ton of plants in the house. But then for years we used kerosene heaters, and that kills plants. It just dries them out. And so any plant that I had in my living room, dead. I used to bitch at my husband. You're killing off all my plants, which he was okay with because he found them to be a nuisance. But now I'm down to, let's see, I have a huge tree in my back hall. I've got a palm tree, spider plants, 2 Christmas cactuses, and that's it. So I might have to get some new ones this year. See what tickles my fancy. I don't like eating fish, Pinky. I only like catching. Yeah, I catch and release too, Paul. And if the fish becomes damaged, then I give it to friends of ours who like to eat fish. I'm not a big fish eater either, but I love to catch them. I was talking to my friend last week, currently growing sweet peas. She said they're doing well. I told her she was ambitious. I hadn't started looking after them yet. I'd love to have a full-blown garden. We just don't have the room. I've got too much shit in my yard. If we didn't have the camper back there, then I would probably make that whole garden section. But unfortunately, I just don't have the room for it. And the only section in our yard that gets full sunlight would be where we have our fire pit. So I'd have to remove all of that and put a garden there, which would be fine, but wild trout is so much better than farm crab. My dad doesn't like mom's cactus, but thinks it's because he keeps catching himself on the spikes. Bless me, he thinks they are flowers. Dementia is not good when it comes to such. Oh yeah, no, you don't want him touching those. My mother my mother had beautiful plants all in the front window, and then when the dementia set in, she started picking all the leaves off of everything. I'm thinking, oh my God, I told my father, she's going to have to move those. She's going to kill them all. So yeah, he had to move everything because she was picking all the plants bald. And then she would throw garbage in the pots. She did the weirdest stuff in the beginning of the dementia. And now I think she's coming towards the end of the disease because she won't walk now since the fall. She totally refuses. And so that means we've got to move her legs for her so she don't have issues, which just this whole thing's a nightmare. Just a nightmare. Just another one of those big evil diseases that affects, the person and the family. You just do the best you can. And be grateful for each day that you have because you just never know. Don't smoke fish. It's bad for you. Yeah. It's hard to light too, isn't it? Hard to light up that bad boy. What amazes me is the uprise in Alzheimer's and dementia. What's going on in our world that is affecting our parents and our elderly? Why are people getting? You hear about it more and more. It's like an obsessive thing, Laura. Dementia drives the brain crazy. It's really sad, but we love them and we don't ask them to have this disease. We won't want this disease. Exactly. Well, they call it the slow death because the brain is slowly dying. I've read a lot, believe me. My mother's had this now for, and it progresses quickly. 6 years now, 6, 7 years now. And they go through different stages, total different stages. And it's terrible because it is terrible. So I do feel for you, Wendy. I know I've been through it. I'm still going through it. Now when I go in there, oh my God, the way that my mother sleeps, I think when I go in there to get her, I think she's dead. I'm thinking, oh, geez. I go, hey, and then she opens up her eyes. I'm thinking, okay. So you're going to notice, and you know what? I should have done it from day one. I should have documented everything because it would make a very interesting book. The stages and what people go through and what the patient goes through. And my aunt is going through it as well now. My mother's sister, her older sister, but she is on the other end of the spectrum. My aunt was such a kind and gentle person, and the dementia is making her mean. She's mean and nasty to all of her kids. She's got 5 kids, and they take turns going over every day, and because she's still living on her own because my uncle passed years ago, but now they've come to the decision that they're going to have to put her in a care facility because she can't take care of herself, and she's being really nasty about it. Where my mother didn't go through that, but God, it was every day. What is she into now? My mother used to steal her own stuff and hide it and hoard it in the bedroom. I'd find silverware and all that stuff all piled up hidden underneath their clothes and in drawers, and she'd steal everybody's cigarettes, because we took cigarettes away from her because she set the house on fire. And so then the thing is with the dementia, she'd steal the cigarettes and then she'd come to you later and say, with the cigarette in her hand, do you have a lighter? And we're like, where the hell did you get that? And we'd take it away from her. So it's just different stages. I think it's because we weren't aware before. It was expected that people could get senile when they aged. Yeah, they could be at Leanne, but I don't know. This dementia is just what it does. It's the stare is strange too. Is people with dementia don't look at you the same way. No, it's kind of like the dead doll eye stare. You know what I mean? Because their pupils don't move. It's just like a dead. It is kind of creepy. My mother does it, and you could see it changing. She'll be just looking at you with that dead, creepy stare, and then all of a sudden, the brain kicks in, and then she has recognition. So it's it's really it's interesting, but it's just terrible at the same time. When my grandma's dementia progressed, she got violent and would slug my cousin in the face. Yeah, and he was not a nice man, so he couldn't help but think, "Karma, bitch." Oh, geez. Oh no, brain deterioration can cause personality changes. Oh yeah, that's what it is, and it just totally changes them. It changes their physical appearance as well too. You can't keep weight on them because the body burns it off. My mother used to pace back and forth from the front room window to the bathroom. This was all day long, 10 hours of pacing back and forth, back and forth. And at first it was a little annoying. We're like, oh, geez, sit down for 5 seconds. And she would sit for 5 seconds, but then get back up and do it again and again. And so we just got to be where we would just ignore it and let her do her thing. And then you got to worry about, you have to put child safety knobs on like the stove because she would turn the stove on and then put her hands over it. So you're worried about her catching on fire. So you have to like childproof it against them because they would get into stuff that would cause them harm. But ever since my mother's fall, it's changed again now. Now she's refuses to stand up. She don't want to stand up. We got to make her stand up because I make her use her legs. but I don't think she'll ever walk on her own again. I think that time has passed. And so now we've got to do therapy and stuff like that with the legs to keep the legs going the best that we can. And so now she's at the stage where either she's in bed or she's in the wheelchair watching TV. And so what I do with her is try to make her use her legs. I do laps around the house with her. So let's go. And go, making the car noises going through the house, trying to make her use the legs to pull the chair. And a lot of times she won't do it. She'll just let her feet drag. So it's magpieing is very common in dementia. So she's been through several stages, and now she's at a stage where I believe that the fall did damage. I mean, she landed on her face. So I believe it did some kind of damage in there, because now she's sometimes she'll feed herself, sometimes she won't. So the majority of the time I have to feed her, and make her drink because she don't want to drink, and she's got to have the fluids. And then she's shaking. She's shaking now. She just looks old and just like a skeleton. She's just so skinny, and she eats really well. And it's just the weight doesn't stay on. We can't get her to gain any weight whatsoever. And she doesn't, I mean, she only said a few things, and now she hardly says anything at all. Once in a while, she'll say something and surprise you, but then it's a dead stare again. So that's why I'm thinking that she's coming towards the end part of the disease, and I think we're just on borrowed time. I mean, I'm hoping I'm wrong, but it's that's just the feeling I get. This is why I may disappear from chat now and then, or when I'm not around to join lives, as mom calls often. I don't live with them, but try to support mom any time of the day when I can. Dad has Parkinson's also. Oh, geez. Yeah, sweetie, I understand. You don't wish it on anybody. It steals who they are. When you look at them and you go, that they don't want to live that way. But what are you going to do? It is what it is. And you just try to make them as comfortable as you can and do the best you can. Definitely is not fair that a whole person has lived their life and they were enjoying life, and then it's stolen from them. And my mother forgot one day. I just know she forgot. She didn't know what a rhinoceros was. I'm thinking, what? She just couldn't remember. And then we noticed other little things. And I said, we better take you in and have you check. Oh, it's just old age. No, something else. And yeah, they give a dementia test. She failed miserably. And that's when the doctor said, she goes, you're beginning dementia. And it felt like somebody just shot me right in the face when she said that. I'm thinking, oh God, how am I going to handle this? How is she going to handle this? And it's been a learning experience. And it definitely teaches you patience. Oh, it's very difficult. And you don't realize how grateful you are because they are able to function and move on their own and do their thing. And now my mother's at the stage where we've got to do everything. We have to lift her up, and move her around. And like I said, feed her and, totally, bathe, everything. Everything has to be done for her now because she just doesn't function. I had a friend who had Parkinson's and he would hallucinate a lot. Wow. Hey, gatekeeper, how's it going? And at first, my husband's thinking, well, come on, it acts like, she's pulling a wool over our eyes. Because one moment she'd be great and you wouldn't even notice. And then the next minute, total opposite. Memories make us who we are. Yeah. And they're stolen. Everything that they are is stolen from them. And then they get points where the body they'll forget how to eat and swallow and breathe and I you guys might think I'm terrible for this, but I'm hoping that she goes before that stuff happens to her because then she's gonna have to be hooked up to machinery, and I know she wouldn't want that. So I'm just praying that she goes before that stage comes. Oh, thank you so much. Some people don't understand it's a difficult journey. Yes, it is. Thank you, Wendy. And I'm going to give you the yeehaw for that, just to raise our spirit. Thank you so much. Talk to her about the old days, about when you were a kid. I remember, I did do that for a while, Cree, and she got upset. We used to go through like the photo albums and say, "Oh, hey, mom, look at this and look at that," and then, "Oh no, I've had enough." And I think she was upset because she would be staring at these photographs, and you see the look on her face. She knew she was supposed to know what that was, and she couldn't. You could see it in her face. So it's difficult for them because they're lost. It isn't terrible. It's you wanting to see it. Yeah, not suffering. It's suffering. Every day, you could see it in her face. Hope Dad doesn't get to that stage either. Yeah, you just want them to be at peace. We can only deal with one day at a time. That's my life, one day at a time. Because I never know what I'm going to go walk into. Like I said, when you go in to wake her up, she's so skinny and she's sleeping there and her mouth is open and you like, oh God, it looks like she's dead. And I'll say, hey mom, and I'll wiggle her toes and that's what you get. I think, okay, we're good. But then she gets upset with me because I force her to, I got to massage her legs and move her legs and do the therapy. And she hates it. Hello, sweet Claire. How are you? Lots of love for you and your dear mom. Oh, thank you. So yeah, I make her mad, which is good. Gets her riled up. Because I make her use the legs. I make her use the arms. I force her to do this stuff. Because otherwise she's going to freeze up and not be able to do anything. And it makes it difficult on us to try to get her moving. So you move the feet and the legs and all this. Oh, ow, ow, she says. And I says, I'm not hurting you. Come on. And because my father goes, oh, good, move her fingers and see what she says. So I'll wiggle her fingers. She goes, ow, ow. I go, yeah, see, you're an actress. So it's because she just doesn't want us to move her. Death is lighter than a feather. Duty is heavier than a mountain. Robert Jordan. Yeah, that's the truth. I've walked in on Dan and his mouth wide open, but his eyes closed. Yeah, so you're thinking, oh God. So you shake him a little bit. Hey, come on, time to wake up. Stop scaring. That is what I'm talking about. Stop scaring the hell out of me, will you? I've never had to deal with it, but listening to you all makes me think if there truly is a God, why does he allow this? Well, it's people can think of it that way. I believe that it has a lot to do with our environment, the chemicals that we ingest. That's man-made. That's not God-made. And of course, it's true. God doesn't give you more than you can handle. Life's not fair, and it's just the way it is. A lot of people struggle with that. And I truly do believe that it's It's just environmental. It's good. Look at all the poisons that they put in our food. All the stuff that we eat is loaded with crap. And so God knows what my husband and I and all of us here will have to go through because of what we've put into our bodies. And now even if you change it, because even my husband's saying, well, maybe we should pay more attention. And I go, it's too late. It's too late. Years that we've been ingesting all of these chemicals. It's already ingrained in our DNA. There's no way we can change it. You could eat a salad and all the bean sprouts you want from now until eternity, and it's not going to change the damage that's already been done. I'm not at all religious personally. We all can do, all we can do, Laura, is be there for them as much as we can, as life is short. That's right. Yeah, we take each day as a blessing. Oversensitivity to touch can be part of dementia. Yeah. Yeah. So like I said, we always like, rubber legs, and I always put lotion on her skin every day. That's to help with the bed sores because she's got 3 of them and they're healing up nicely. But it's, got to keep her greased up and lubed up so she can keep moving. Once we get her going and get her in the chair and get her all fixed up, she's fine. Like I said, and then there's some days where she'll want to eat and take care of her own, and which is great. I let her do it. But then there's other days where she's got that blank stare where, it's not functioning and I have to feed her. But she got no problem eating, boy. Just she shovels it in, which is great. And we're loading her up with the good stuff, the proteins and all that. She, yogurt. She gets yogurt every day, and they love the sweet stuff. So she gets a treat, a little bit of cake or fresh fruit, pudding, that kind of stuff, which she puts away quick time. So this is the things that we have to deal with. A blink of time for God is so many years for us. I had to look at this as a gift. It allows me to say anything I need to say for the end to think about it. Well, and what's true? I've always said that to because my husband wakes up cranky, and I'll say, you know what? It's first thing in the morning. What the hell are you pissed off about? And he'll say, I says, be grateful that you got up this morning. And the rest of the day is up to you and how you want to handle it. You could either be miserable or, you could enjoy it. I always said that, you get one trip on this ride. That's it. Make the best of it. Even with somebody, that has dementia or whatever in your family or dealing with any kind of illness. Same like me, I'm dealing with my own medical illness. But on top of that, I got to care for a mother who's dying. So it's just, I just have to do what I got to do, get it over with, and that's it. Hey, dude, brah. How many people lose someone unexpectedly and say, I wish I could have said this? Or, oh, yeah, it happens all the time. So that's Wendy, I love feeling okay now. Thank you for asking. Hope you're feeling all right today, my lovely. See, everybody's dealing with something. Off to work, guys. Be weird. Stay safe. You too, James. Enjoy the rest of your day. Actually, it's time to shut it down, guys. 2 hours. That means it's lunchtime for Mama. I got to go and get her taken care of. But you guys, thanks for hanging out this morning. I appreciate all of you. You guys are the best. Thanks for your support as always. And I hope you guys have a great day. It's hopefully, well, it's not going to warm up here. So it looks like homemade soup is on the menu for tonight. I'll squeeze that in between somewhere. But hopefully you guys come hang out tonight, 7 o'clock. It's going to be open mic, so anything goes, paranormal and all of the above. Sorry, Leanne. But I'll be back on later, I promise. and we can hang out then. And let's see, stairs are not great. This is the first day that Dad hasn't wanted to get out of bed, so this is new. Oh boy, why I'm on a call for mom. She struggles with fibromyalgia, arthritis. So yeah, see, it's just so it's everything piled on top of everything. So yep, I'm leaving. I have to go feed mama and get her rocking and rolling and then put her down for a nap. And then I have to hurry up and get my stuff all done and be ready for tonight for you guys so we can hang out. Thanks for the support, guys. As always, please hit the thumbs up, comment, all of that crap for the algorithm to keep us rolling. I appreciate it. Check out the merch if you are inclined to. The new Brewster Rooster Cowboy is in there waiting for you. Until then, guys, you have a great day. Do something special for yourselves, and don't forget, streak across Leanne's lawn. She loves it. Until then, guys, I'll see you later.